Most of us know how to buy a car, and you probably know how to buy a house. But do you know how to buy a horse? I have with me Ben Emison, who has 40 years of equine experience and who is a partner of Western Bloodstock, the largest cutting horse auction in the world. Hey Ben, thanks for coming out to the ranch with us.
Well, Sawyer, it's my pleasure to be here with you and your family, and I think this is going to be an educational event for a lot of people. So it's a pleasure to be here.
Hopefully so. My brothers Hayden and Gavin have some questions for you.
Well, we'll try to answer them. Hi guys, how are y'all?
Good.
Good.
Ben, how important is bone structure when buying a horse?
Well, Gavin, bone structure is everything. If you don't have it right, you better not buy that horse. I mean, it's got to be right. And I could point out a few things for you. We'll come back to the head in a minute, but just starting with the neck and the way it comes out of this horse, you know, it comes out just right. This is a nice 3-year-old horse here, incidentally. He's gentle and he's very cooperative, but his neck comes out of his shoulder just right. You don't want a horse's head up like that. It's pretty hard to do. Might do it in another breed, another event besides a quarter horse, this being a quarter horse. But a good sloping shoulder like this horse has got, and I'd say this fits perfectly on this horse, this neck. You get back to the wither. The wither is important. You see this wither bone here? The saddle's going to set right astride that. Very important that you have a wither on a horse. Then you don't have to just pull him up and gird him too tight to keep a saddle on him. So that's where the saddle's going to set. Then you get down into the front legs. Good, strong bones. For a small horse, this is a small horse, and he's still got good bone. So I'd say a horse like this probably going to stay sound for a long time. We get on back to the back. This back over the loin here, I'd say that's just about the way you'd want it. There's room enough for a saddle. I don't like to see a lot of extra length in the back, say back to here before the hip starts. I'd say that'd be too long in the back. But this horse is fine. He is okay. A good sloping hip, didn't mean to crowd you out, but a good sloping hip here that comes off, it's just great. Right on down the muscling in the leg, and again, you got that little curve in the hock, and I bet you this horse can really stop when it gets down to training. And a good strong bone behind also. So I'd say bone structure is A-okay on this horse here. It would sure suit me.
Ben, is there anything else to look for in a horse, like color, for an example?
This is a sorrel horse here, incidentally, which is one of my favorite colors. A lot of people that's here today probably prefer red roans or blue roans, and then a bay is an awful good horse. A gray is a popular color. There's some other things besides color that are a lot more important. The eye is all important. This eye has got to be sitting on the side of his head where he can see behind him. From this position here, this horse can see back there. That's just the way their eyes are made. Ears are important. And probably the horseman here knows that every time a horse looks, he looks with his ears like that. And this is a good small fox ear, and I just like that. If I was advising somebody on a horse and they were interested in a 3-year-old gelding, I'd say, yeah, this horse would probably do. Now, having said that, you got to be ready to take care of it when you carry it home.
Well, Gavin, I think we ought to buy him.
No, Hayden, I think we should buy a Harley.
A Harley? Do you know how much gasoline costs this day and time?